First time I came to Thailand was in the late 90s, and there's an old joke that goes around Thailand folks. It's like, oh, what do you come to Thailand for? Oh, you come for the temples, come for the amazing beaches. But let's be honest, when you get on a flight at Heathrow and 3/4 of the passengers, which is going to Bangkok, and 3/4 of the passengers are all single guys in their 40s and 50s, it's quite obvious what a lot of guys are coming here for. Thailand has some of the most enchanting and captivating women you have ever met. Sometimes I think it's a bit of a negative for Thailand, actually, that their women, that their females are so attractive. And people ask me, what are the things that you would miss if you didn't live in Thailand? And I always have to say, walking around like this, being on my motorbike and seeing attractive women, and it's not just in their 20s or 30s, but women into their 40s and 50s, have got amazing physiques. They look after themselves, they're trim, they've got this wonderful olive skin. You like this, don't you? You like me talking about this. The long dark hair, they look fantastic. But I have to say, but having lived here for 16 years and having loved and lost a lot of times, I am now, to be quite honest, a little bit bored with women, chasing women. I am fed up of the chase, and to be quite honest, I'm a changed man. First time I came to live in Thailand, I think it was about 2003, 2004, I got a text message on the second day I was here, and it was from a girl that I knew from Hua Hin, and she was saying, "Where are you? What are you doing?" And I says, "Oh, I'm in Pattaya now, I'm working in Thailand." And she goes, "Oh, can I come and see you?" And I went, "Yeah, okay, why not?" She was in Hua Hin. Well, 2 years later, and I'm leaving at the airport, and she's still with me. So we spent 2 years together, and I've got to be honest, I played around on her, she cheated on me, but we kind of stayed together. And there are a lot of people that say it's almost impossible to not get into a relationship here in Thailand. And I would say, for a newbie, I'd say that's kind of true, really. It is difficult to resist the charms of these wonderful ladies. The last girlfriend I had here in Thailand, we kind of split up in November of last year. Actually, it was late October last year. She's gone. And since then, I've been a single guy. And I'm not one of those, oh, I'm a single guy, so I'm going to go out and sow my oats and everything. I really have turned the camera on me, turned the mirror on me, and I've taken a good, hard look at myself over the last few months. Am I the sort of person that I want to be? And I'm 57 years old now, and I didn't really make a conscious decision, but in my mind somewhere, I made a decision that I think it was time to look at myself and try and make a few changes. So first thing I did was I started to look at my health. I was eating pretty badly. One of the things that, again, I don't want to talk about it too much, but one of the things that my ex used to do was come home late. She knew I'd be angry. So what she used to do to bring in tins of Pringles, Snickers bars, whatever, at 4 o'clock in the morning. And if you're trying to watch your weight and lose weight, it's not a particularly good idea to do that. But if someone's waking you up at 4 in the morning with a tin of Pringles, I mean, what are you going to do? Exactly. So what I really wanted to do was just to take control of my own eating. I was really fed up of always going to the places that she wanted to eat and really eating the food that I didn't want to eat, very high carb food. And so I managed to take control of my own weight and of my own diet. And guess what? By the time I got on the plane to go to America this year, I had lost 14 kilos of weight. And although it's good, I'm a bit worried. There's a dog down here. Hello. Oh, well, last time I spoke to a dog, he bit me, so I better not talk to it. Refer to my dog bite video in the video section from last week. By the time I got on the plane, I'd lost 14 kilos. It is really difficult to take hold of and control your weight and keep it low. I think it's quite easy to lose a lot of weight really quickly, but it's difficult to keep it off. And I found that a little bit difficult, and maybe put on maybe 2 kilos, but that's all. But I still look and feel good. And as much as you love being around women and feeling fantastic about the girl that's on your arm or maybe on the back of your motorbike, like the trophy girlfriend, there's nothing like getting a compliment from people. And I get this almost every day now. Hey, Phil, you look great. You've lost weight. Are you okay? You know, is everything good? That's fantastic, and it makes you feel just as good as going around with your trophy girlfriend. I know a lot of guys that are thinking of coming to Thailand, that retire here, that come here, and one of the first things they want to do is get a living girl. They think it's going to be cheaper for them than being a bit of a mongerer, if you like, and going out every day and hunting down another lady. But if I'm being honest with you, I think it's probably more expensive to have a girlfriend. When you make a commitment to a girl here in Thailand, of course, you're not just making a commitment to her, you're making a commitment to her family. And so you will find, after time, eventually, that there will be problems at home and things that I don't particularly think particularly bad to ask for, but things like school uniform for kids and parents or relatives that are sick. And, you know, we've all heard of this sick buffalo story. It doesn't quite happen like that anymore, but it will happen that you will get asked to make donations. And if you're just flitting around from girl to girl, you won't usually get that. If you do take line addresses or phone numbers, then I can guarantee, absolutely guarantee, at some point you will get a request for money. And then it's up to you whether you want to give or not. And of course, if you're not in a serious relationship with that girl, then it's a lot easier to say no if that's what you want to do. But if you're a good-hearted guy and it's not a load of money, I would always say, well, just do the right thing that feels good for you. I'm at a point in my life now where I've got more money because I've cashed in on my pension. I also sold one of my bars than I've ever had in my life. I've worked really hard on my life and never really had a little bit of money in the bank. And I take enormous pleasure out of the little things. Leaving a tip for the person that fills up my tank at the petrol station, at the gas station. Buying a sandwich or something for a homeless person. I never give money, but I always buy some food or something for a homeless person. Giving an extra tip to somebody. I take incredible pleasure out of little things like that. And I've also identified that I'm using my time a lot better these days. I sometimes get up at 9 o'clock in the morning. Actually, it's 20 past 10. I'm just waiting for my clothes to dry. So I've been out and about doing things, being productive for the last hour or so. And I sometimes see, as I'm on my bike at that time in the morning, guys coming in, not criticising anyone, but I do see it from time to time. And they're just coming in from a night out. They might have had a fantastic time, and that might be what they enjoy. Whereas I've said I enjoy tipping and giving to people and looking after myself and watching myself. They might enjoy going out to a nightclub till 6 o'clock in the morning. But I find it incredibly unproductive, in my opinion. And I just think that the time that I could spend chasing after women, partying, getting drunk every night, I could spend, as I do, investing time in my bar, making little changes, doing a lot of social media, my YouTube channel, things like my Google account, which is really coming up strong now for all the keyword searches that I want. And I've worked hard on that. Things like my Facebook and Twitter are all looking really good. That takes time. Taking photographs, thinking of content, doing videos like this. And I just feel that I use my time better doing that, investing in my business and investing in myself, than I do chasing after women. And it's not the fact that I've turned gay or I'm chasing after ladyboys or anything like that, but I've simply not chasing after women anymore. In fact, look, I'm 57. I'm not in the best shape. I don't look fantastic. I know I do possess a mirror, and I look at it from time to time. But these days, whereas before I would see a pretty girl, maybe on a bike or walking to work, I would look at them and think, God, look at that. That looks fantastic. And here in Pattaya, you've always got a possible shoe in the door, if you know what I mean. Now I just look at a really, really pretty girl. We've all seen her. I like to call her the trophy girlfriend with the tats and the long hair and all that. And you think, oh my God, I bet she is an absolute nightmare. I bet there's some guy that is with her, fair play to them, and causing him grief. And you know what? People will say that I'm just jealous, I haven't got a girl, I can't get a girlfriend and all that. And to be honest, when you don't look, comments like that, I don't care about them because I'm really, really not looking. One more thing I'll say. A lot of guys say, well, Phil, if you really want a girl, don't be looking around in Pattaya. Why don't you get yourself some kind of high-so girlfriend? Go to Bangkok, maybe get on some of those high-so dating sites and take a look at somebody who's not in the bar scene, high-so, maybe got a good job or whatever. And I always say, in Thailand, what is really important in relationships and what good Thai ladies, if you want to call them that, look for is status. They want somebody who's of a similar status or a higher social status than themselves. And you see this in marriages between high-so families in Bangkok all the time. If I get okay, so I can talk Thai, I can read and write Thai, I'm solvent, I'm single, I'm not morbidly obese, I don't drink or smoke, take drugs. But my status is incredibly low. What do you do? What do you do in Thailand? Why have you lived here so long? Oh, I've got a bar in Pattaya. Wah, 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 wah. It ain't happening. Game over. So there you have it. I have changed. I'm a changed man. I'm not running after women anymore. After 16 years, I'm just quite happy looking at myself, working at myself and working at my business. And I hope that inspires you. If it does, then please let me know in the comments down below what you're thinking. If you would like to join the members area of this channel, then please do. The members is from just £2 a month. You get extra content. It helps to pay for the channel, all the cameras and lights and software that we use to do not just these videos, but also live streams as well. And if you want to join from just £2 a month, then please press the join button on the homepage of Pattaya. I'm Mr. Eggs. You can see me every day from 4 p.m. on there most days anyway, from 4 p.m. in the bar on Soy Diamond. But for me here, on a very, very busy Soy here in Pattaya. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye-bye.